Meg, back here. Right here.
Meg, straight ahead.
One more ahead. Meg, right here.
Yeah, I like to do a lot of different things, and I've been fortunate to get to do them at different times in my career. It just seemed like I've never really been happy just being one thing, and so with all the things I've been fortunate to do, here I am. Yeah. And a great nod to a great comedian who's on WPS. Well, we're seeing that all the time. I mean, you have to watch what you say. You can't do things we were able to do years ago, or say things years ago. And I get it. It's sometimes that's unfortunate, but I understand it. But this is where we are now. So we just the comics have to keep pushing and taking right up to the edge, and that's what we do.
Is it harder to make humor in these times because some of the stuff?
I'm not going to get into this.
No, but I mean, is it hard to be a comedian today?
No, I think it's a great time to be a comedian. There's so much to talk about. There's so much untruth that we get, and the comics have always been those that tell the truth in our own way, and that's why we're needed.
Very few people that can do as many things as he does. Okay, so Billy sings as good as Sinatra, right?
Yeah,
I mean, he can sword fight almost as good as Douglas Fairbanks Jr. Pretty good. And, Scorsese, he studied with Scorsese at NYU, so he learned how to make film, so, he deserves it.
So there you go.
Yeah, no, he's an amazing talent. Billy, when you think about all his gifts, I mean, he's hosted the Oscars a bunch of times, and they're the best Oscar shows ever. Great stand-up, great writer, great director, great actor, and a good ball player.
I'm just letting you know.
To stay relevant and iconic, generation after generation, and having worked with him for a short amount of time on the comedian. Definitely one of those performers that I think I had grown up with. I remember watching Comic Relief, and it was Comic Relief 5. I was about 10 years old. I remember seeing he, Robin, and Whoopi on that stage, and I remember turning to my mom and saying, I want to do that one day. And so to now have an opportunity to pay tribute to a man that I consider not only a friend, but one of the true icons of my life, it's an honor. This is this is not a travesty, it's a setup. And I would welcome any opportunity.